Hey there, friends. This is yesterday's me telling you what you need to be doing for today during your workday here in AP Government. So I'm going to walk you through a couple of pieces that you're going to need to make sure that you get done. And by the end of the day, hopefully you've got a pretty good start on your research paper, or even more of a start on your annotated bibliography. But this is a work day for you, and I'm going to walk you through each of those pieces. You should be working on one of these two things, and probably the most pressing for most of you is going to be your argumentative research paper. Please remember that if you want some of my feedback before the final paper is due on November 30th, I need that in my Turnitin.com draft assignment by this weekend. I want to be able to look at them, some of them while I'm gone this weekend, so that you can get some of that feedback before the Thanksgiving break, so you can make those final revisions and edits so that you can turn a good product on November 30th. Keep in mind that draft is an optional thing. You don't have to do it. If you're well into your research paper and you want to work on your media analysis annotated bibliography, that's great. You have the opportunity to do that. But I want to talk about a couple of tools for your argumentative research paper. I emailed everybody these next couple of tools, and the sub has a couple of copies if you need a paper copy of it. But if a lot of you have asked some questions about how you organize this and start writing it. And I've got two tools for you. If you're the kind of person that just needs an outline that you can put your stuff in and just kind of outline it that way and then just start making your transitions, if you use this tool that we have here, it's a really great opportunity. It outlines your intro paragraph and then whatever else you need for your reasons and evidence. Keep in mind, you're going to probably use more than 3 paragraphs. It's a longer paper, but you can see here, what we're really talking about is, okay, what's our topic sentence? What's our evidence? And then in our analysis of the evidence, what's the detail or the quote? And then most importantly, what do you say about it? What's the extrapolation? Are there any counter arguments you could use within this to then rebut those counter arguments that support your thesis and your claim? You're going to repeat that as much as you need to prove your point. And each of these reasons really have been road mapped in your thesis statement. So if you're the plug and chug kind of student, that Word document exists in your email that you can use in this process. If you're more of a visual learner and you just kind of want to lay everything out, the sub has this information for you as a sheet where you can kind of start laying this stuff out, right? This is claim, reason, and evidence, things that you've seen before. And then also, what's the counterclaim? What's the reasons that they give and the evidence they give to support that counterclaim? And then, how do you rebut that? What's the evidence and the rebuttal that you provide in this situation? So if you're a visual person, you've got your research question up here, you've got your thesis, and then you go about kind of organizing that. If you're not at the point where you have a lot of research and you kind of want to get a handle on organizing it, this might be your best starting place. For those that are well into the research paper process or you're done, you need to also be thinking about your annotated bibliography. You'll note that that date has changed. We talked about that in class. Because your paper is due November 30th, I just extended that media analysis piece down to December 4th, that Friday. Some of you still need to do the midterm one, and you need to get that to me as soon as possible. If you need to refresh yourself, this is what we're looking for in terms of the content which was already given to you. For Monday, over the weekend, what I want you to do is I've got a series of videos that have already been made on the executive branch in the U.S. presidency, and I want you to watch 2 of those videos. The first 2 on that playlist on the executive branch are the roles of the president and the formal powers of the president. I need you to watch both of those videos for Monday. And really, in the end, if you're looking at this and saying, I'm done working, I got everything, I'm just going to play around on the internet, we know it's not right. We know you're procrastinating, so get to work. Everybody have a great weekend.